start the video. I'm in lots of pain when I get up, and thinking of, but I can't do it, of the work I have to do. I have to do this. It's going to pile up. There'll be bugs, and very painful. Oh, the stalking and everything. I've even bought something. Thank God I found it to deflect the watching thing. Watchers. No one to help me. And I was listening to certain, about stalkers, gang stalkers. And when my case started, you would think that, I go after them. This ex-friend or something. In my normal state, I would ignore and not. I tried to ignore this friend. I wasn't feeling well, and they weren't understanding. When she came to Karachi from Dubai, I went to my aunt's place. She was calling my house, and I want to come. And she didn't understand. It was very painful for me to get dressed and to see her. All right. So, and I didn't want to, things would come out. I would tell her, please don't talk about the principal and her son. But I would start talking. I can't stop myself. So I thought, okay, I ran away and lived in my aunt's place. Tried to avoid them, but they would come after me. So then it got really terrible, and like a psychopath. If you this about the stalking, like psychopaths, sociopaths, and if you don't see them, they come after you. That wasn't me. If I wanted to go after someone, I would have gone after my cousin for taking revenge, and told my aunt. Aunts who lived with me came over, told my teacher. This wasn't me before, but now since this case, right, the schizophrenic and the works they've given me, and very painful. Just to think I have to do something. I don't know how I come here, and how I've done this. On Islam, it's they don't give me the right kind of energy, the right kind of thing. It doesn't. They have a certain control over me, and yes, I'm not using my mic that cancels the background sound, and it's good, better. Sorry, I'm charging my phone. I've just come here in a hurry, in a frenzied state every morning, or whenever getting up. It's terrible to make tea, even morning tea. So my posts on Facebook and videos, old videos, and complaining and taking names of my father's family and her mother and certain people. I had, before I didn't, my mother kept me away from these people. We lived in Karachi as much as we, wouldn't come to Dubai. And never spoke about them to anyone, never complained. So they're going to make you think, oh, so I was listening to this someone, and I don't know what they do actually. They pause. People don't, he said, sometimes I really don't want them to call out my name. I'm too ashamed to just give a little bit, whatever I have in my phone or credit. And I don't have much, but at least I have a little bit. Something is better than nothing, even a penny, or a dime. So it's really weird. Sometimes you feel it, and at that time I was like, I hope this person doesn't call out my name and say I've given this much, contributed. It's just something. But they didn't, and then I was like, how come my comments are being ignored? So this is how I turn against someone And what I've told myself, and I realized, oh, maybe she was connected. Something just miraculous, right? And then I get naraz, upset. It's not me. Ouch. Ah, I even can't understand myself at times. So, and expecting others. Like I say, don't come here, give me your name, because you might be in trouble. They can kill through from a distance. Distance heart attacks. And okay, they've given me since yesterday. Also, there are times when it's the same, but there are times I really can't take it, because when I have to do something like think of, I have to take a moment at a time. But since what they've done to our family members, brothers, sisters of mine, like you know, it's a mess, and no community to help. There's no one. Financial help is great. I'm very grateful. And if I wasn't, something about, no, so the rest supported. So here also, uh, like I was, I had this thing, who's following me? How do they know? There's this. So we came to Dubai, right? And my aunt was driving the car, my mother's sister, in Dubai. And we saw this black car, like a Pajero, following us here in Dubai. And I didn't know what to tell her, but I already knew about the stalking and the following. And then I got calls in Dubai, like I got really scared in my apartment due to something, and then my father was living with his family in a hotel apartment here in Dubai. I told him I can't stay here, and we didn't have enough money, but somehow he said, okay, I'll come to my hotel apartment. I'll rent you a different room, apartment. Ugh. There I got like calls. I don't know who knows my number. And this man was like, from Dubai, a call in Dubai. This man was like walking. It sounded like he was walking and whistling. And then I told my father, like he was there in the hotel apartment, another apartment. He came to my. I said, this is what's happened. He said, I will look after this. I'm going to call him. God knows what happened. He didn't, or what. Frizzled away. Whistling and walking. So like this, black Pajero, windows were dark. And my aunt was like, how is this car driving? So I had made a campaign, mind control group on Facebook. There were no pages at the time. And there were these people, men who came into my group. We wanted to make it, they told me, okay, if you're worried about our lives, they, risking, this is really very dangerous, I said. They said, make it private. So we made it private, and then I saw that they were posting these stunts, cars were up, they're on the car, and the group of men. Then I said, no, we should make it private, because, who are these people in the desert? Where are they? So they're Pakistanis, who are they? And even, okay, so they have their connections in Dubai. So at first, that's why I was really angry at Dawood Ibrahim, right? Because of what my father told me when I saw, and we've known that Parveen Bobby, oh, she had this schizophrenia thing. And I started to think maybe someone tried to make her go and see and give her the schizophrenia. And then the movie came out during my time when I got it in year 2000, which, what was the name? My brother and his friends were watching it, and I can't watch movies, but later on, like I saw a little bit, and it's very disturbing for me because I, they had given me now this. Oh God, my shoulder bones are hurting, and I'm in a frenzied state. So like this person was saying that another person who is not involved in this gang stalking, your relative or someone can tell them, look after her, see, or your grandmother, and they come, right? So I think they sent my mother's relative on Facebook when I left Karachi, right? So if you need anything, now I thought this person stalking because there's some history. So I got angry and I went to try to tell them this is the action I wanted to take, like the Pakistanis and police officers he has and all this. So I thought he was stalking me, and that I was like telling him, oh God, mother's poor friends and family from the community, that you all are psychos, and he was say, yes, yes, this one is psycho and her kids are a psycho. My mother's friend, he's related to, closer to. This is what they've done to me. Last night they wouldn't leave me. I can't. This is very terrible. Can't say what is this on me, in me. So no rest, morning, no rest. So of course I'm praying whatever I can get my hands on. I have Dr. Susan Shamsky's prayer. Pain. So it's a struggle to talk. I can only do one thing at a time. So when I do these live streams, I can't. So now my one thing that I have to do is going to suffer. I can't do it. So I'm sitting here like in a nervous shock. My incapacitated. But who knows? Later on in the day, you may think I'm lying. Just after I've said this, they have a certain control over me. So please, if I am like on Facebook, I'm sharing the stalking thing now. It's come back. And then going to this particular, and another funny thing was that when I like the comment or something at this particular YouTube channel, then I liked it, and then afterwards I want to like another comment. Oops, sorry, there's some work going on outside all the time. There's this sound. I have the mic, but I said I can't use it. So sorry, it's difficult to talk right now. Hello. I have to do my own thing. So what was I saying? I forgot. It's very painful. I don't know, breakdown, and the men coming here, they're using me, Zalmi channel and all this. So in Dubai also later on, just recently, I've the Shia, or they've so I was thinking, is it a sheikh after me? right? I didn't mean to. You know, so in Karachi, I was told like report everything. So I've taken my mobile now, and thank God at that time I didn't have a mobile. Then I bought a mobile. So you know, brothers, sisters, they messed us up and all this. So something they're sending. Uh, yeah, so recently there was a trigger and I couldn't take it. Like I get scared. If someone talks about my cousin, I get triggered. You know how they, we have this in family, dirty politics. Like they have, although like my father could be involved in this, but his family has tried to make my other family, like when my brother was living with them, against. And oh, I've experienced it myself, right? So the way they change the minds, like me against my mother when I was younger, although I knew what they were about. The dirty politics. And you know, I'm scared. Of course, the cousin's not going to marry me because he's after beautiful, and I don't want him to marry me because I have just gone. I don't like him. Disgusting. Sorry, I'm not going to spend my life. So someone and I feel terrible. So and you know they're rich and all this, and what could a poor sister give? And they don't even help. I mean, they're very miserly. Goodness, with their money. 'Cause, so the community is pathetic. Right? Ouch! My neck. I cannot take this control over me. No. Stop it. Stop this thing. Sorry I have to shout like this. Oh, it's very beautiful. So on one hand, I don't want anyone's pity here. The community is pathetic, right? Pata nahi kya charity karte. And see, since I got, there were people who were saying, that, oh, now you've got become religious and doing a job. See, this, so that's why I was saying, otherwise, no, I think maybe it doesn't have to do with religion. They were saying be Fatma Tazar. But you can call them, look, even in the heart, like you can call them mother fornicators. It's, whoever lies, did you, in my previous live stream, I showed this from the Shia, the hadith of Prophet Muhammad, from one of our Shia, what is it, my ex-Shia. Pathetic, this is sick also. Anyways, why am I doing this? First I have to talk about my, can't talk. Don't allow me. Too much, okay. Please, is there someone who can, my phone, now I can't. And you see, that's why because I've spoken about a Hindu guru, because I really, it doesn't mean that I Because, you get up now, you should be helped by what punishment now? So, Paramahamsa Vishwananda um, uh, looks like this Pakistani man, British, born also in Britain. Maybe his first, maybe they all, maybe not even his eldest brother was born in. They were billionaires, and just he left money, and I was like, I'm going to marry a self-made man, and we did get along. I thought, okay, he's younger 5 years, but age difference is not a thing. But the family, then I found out that his family wanted him to get married to his cousin. Like maybe my father would, and he wouldn't tell me. But his family was very upright and honest. So he ran away, didn't want to marry his cousin. And this. So, they were beautiful. He went out with an Iranian, he lived with an Iranian and a mother in USA. Okay, long story short, Paramahamsa Vishwananda, although dark, but same height, but he was thinner at that time. I was now, my arms, I'm losing, I think I'm withering bones. So yeah, he was thinner. Stomach not out and everything. And he, so, later on when I found out that he has to get married to his cousin, so I didn't understand, like, I was like, parents. So would I get married to my cousin if my parents? No, I wouldn't at all. So I'm a little contradictory here, contradiction. No, but anyway, so he, so what, so Paramahamsa Vishwananda, and science coming, or whether I'm ungrounded, I'm not sure. So this uncertainty has also come to me. Oh, to my neck, right side, sorry. So when I talk about my health, but you see, after a moment, when I talk about the religion thing, I'm not going to do moaning and groaning. And here I could get in trouble, right? This man is following me, is the sheikh behind it. I did get it on X platform. Like they asked me, someone from His Highness, Sheikh's daughter, Sheikh Muhammad's daughter. So, Amuman, usually in my normal state, I wouldn't post about people, or not even tell my aunt, right? So please understand this case, very complicated, how they've made us against each other. Anyways, I joked like the family would, right? This time I became like my father's family. And my brother looked at me like, it's wrong because we don't do that, right? Like, from my mother, would, I wouldn't, yeah, like, see, it's abnormal. I've become like my father's family, cheap, mazak and mastiya, when they gathered. And I used to get angry, and my uncle once in Dubai, when he came to Dubai from London, then there also he told me that you are such a, God knows what, we were coming out of when we came out of another uncle's house. Like we're just, he's our brother and we just pull his leg. Or we just joke, that's our, and you always say, moody and mood off and get. Anyway, so I joke like to this Sajwan, my family. In the car, it was, he was talking, he mentioned what my cousin was telling him about a certain thing he has owned to go to the. Oh, Baba. So, yeah, see, I laugh. And so my mother never taught me this kind of thing. It's coming from my father's family. Sorry. So I said, "Usko, as he, like, yeah, asking even, why should I be bothered to? But since he was mentioned by my brother, अब मुझे पता नहीं क्या कीड़ा पड़ गया. So my mother would never joke, would never allow us, and we never even got into the habit of doing this. That उसको क्या ज़रूरत है? या like, अभी तक शादी नहीं की है. Hey, me getting old. Oh no. Even my mother in her old, like my mother passed away when she was in. Yeah, but I could see certain changes. Like, we're not hypocrites, but we sounded like hypocrites. And I'm not that stalker or that psychopath. I started to say that, please, Sahara, Sojourn, you can check my whoever, I don't know, maybe a bad one. There are very bad people here coming, and they have no mediation can work, nothing. You have to force them to stop because they are not bothered. They have put their time and finance. They have invested to destroy you. So mediation with such people is not going to work. So I read online, right? This psychopath needs to be stopped forcefully. And when he has the money also, needs psychopaths, right? What is the psychology of these psychopaths? Maybe I won't be able to find the old, and being, and oh God, I can't explain. I'm really not myself. I didn't want to go after anyone. But this friend kept coming, calling me, and she said, I'm not going to leave you, and God knows. And then I realized that, like a certain person, long time ago, that I should, I had better, like in the sense of what she told her sister about me, and cheap. So there were better, like Maham Mirza and CS. We were Shias, but she was senior to me and I was older than her, surely older than her. And there was Zaidi, what was her name? Amina? No, Zahra Zaidi. So they were my Shias, and Maham Mirza and Zahra Zaidi. They could have been friends with such great, decent family people of my Shias rather than her. So I realized after a long time I should have been, looking at my grades. What did you get in this English test? In the beginning I should have left her, but her father told me that since in CS, Center for Advanced Studies, cheapness, what friends I got cheap, judging me when I'm not well. You are rude and this and that. So, should have, I wish I was in, with these Maham Mirza and Zahra Zaidi, in CS. Decent. Or Shias. Oh, I'm, no, even Sunnis like, are decent, and but this weird. no, Shias are very decent, very sober, and like Zalim Nazron said, Natasha came, she had joined CS. She came to me and she at the gate. Now I'm free. Ah, the my Shias, yeah, the look, the sober, we've cried for Imam Hussain. We look very sober, like Imam Ali said. Sorry, Suniti. You don't have that substance. Okay, discrimination. I don't mean it. Sorry, I'm just joking. My mommy. What about you, Mrs.? Hmm. No, I would. So Natasha, Ali had her that she's in one of the videos. Zalim Nazron se tumne mujhko dekha mar jaunga. She was in CS, right? So I was at the gate. She came to me and she said, "You are a Shia, right?" I said, "Yes." "You look like a Shia." Excuse me. I said, like I have Irani blood, right, from my mother's side. Also, not only Khoja Sindhi. She said, no, you look like a Shia. She said, I have the Irani origin. But you look like a Shia. So I was that, very sober, dignified, kind of like, I didn't have a robe on, but I looked like a Ayatollah. No, I wasn't like, "Hi, how are you guys?" And like that. I was and they thought I was proud, some of them. And no, I mean, we didn't have to, there was Muhammad, and they weren't like, "Hi." There's Zahra Zaidi. So we were this decent a lot. We discrimination. Racist comment. Okay, fine to United Arab Emirates. Now you are caught. You will be in jail. Saima Peer is going to tell her husband to come further. And she knows people in Dubai. Hi. I'm already in trouble. Anyways, yes. So yeah. Bring the case against me. I have such a case against you. Of course, the judges here will not see. See, I've become like this. Otherwise, the kachuras that, someone told me that my friends, that was a long time ago, I had another kachura. That I had kachura friends. It's like garbage junk friends. Sorry. I didn't like it, but I didn't say anything because she was my teacher. Oh, and the way, my friend, very good friend of mine, she said, dirty. Like, if you want to talk to Miss Tissa, I'll call her up. Sukariche and Miss Tissa. Oh, no. Miss Tissa. Bashir. Che. Miss Tissa, how do you know my name? You are Zahra's friend. I recognize. Then Miss Tissa told me that your friends are kachura. Masuma bichari. See, Masuma told me, Kaigi thori, she won't eat you up, Miss Tissa. Let me call her. You can get the other phone and you can listen to her voice. So, thank God she didn't say Miss Tissa, but she did. I have forgotten. I don't know that much Gujarati anymore. So on that, sorry. Yeah, so it's good. Okay, I'm laughing, and so social media, thank you. I just want to give this person such a beating. May they find such a, ouch, my. So, be Fatma Zahra crushed. my, what do you call that, side hurting, and it's actually like bones are, there's an overall energy that's hurt. Oh, my stomach here. Um, I don't know what they've done to my bones. I'm withering, and even see. I think we have to be rich because we live in a rich country. So, thinking of veneering my what they've done to my teeth, and acidity, sort of gastric. So you have to be rich. Stand on your own feet. Cost. And really, I feel very like sometimes cost. It's very embarrassing to go out. Can't smile. Can't. So, shouldn't. If I wanted to. So I picked up. I said, spirituality doesn't work. What did I get? So if you want to live in cities, then please, like, if you want to go and live in a forest and preach spirituality and money is not important, money is very important. Otherwise, the other person can crush you. The big fish eat the small fish. So money is security. Even my principal said, money is power. And this is how we could get into money. Money is very important if you don't want to, when you're incapacitated, when you're gharib, poor. What's that, Pakiza? Ghalib Mirza, you don't, Pakiza. What does happen in Loy Masjid? Why are Indians like this? Yeah, something about Indians that agree with Loy Masjid a lot. You would say I'm Pakistan. No, my mother's Pakistan. And we've lived, but we were never against. Even my father didn't say anything against. Not until his daughter would want to get married to a Hindu, then then it's like another thing. But no, India better than Pakistan. My father's, look at the education. Lord Mesido, where are you? Why am I talking like this? India, Pakistan, educational system. I cry in college. We even do this debate, like the education system going down or not. And what was I searching now? I forgot. So, so Indians also like this. And now Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Okay, I told God that God punish me if I have done something that I don't know about, hurt someone. Okay, I've taken some bad things on myself, being assaulted or pull someone's hair, get a bruised skull. So, and meant to harm someone and not apologized. Excuse me. So, just punish me for, and so, but don't get to my parents on that, right? Or someone I can, that I should trouble. So I'm very grateful whatever happened in London. And I got, maybe I was a Muslim, right, mother? And so my daughters or sons, and if they're gay, and I stopped. Like I didn't like and the son was gay, and he was very attached to me. So now I believe in past lives, although there's not that scientific, um, but there are lots of cases like about the transmigration, anyways, of the soul, right? So, such a so, you know, my son saw that my mother's face is down, and so he left his friend, even like they were just friends, and suffered there because later on you can see the repression in homosexuality. If you we could see the repressed feelings and coming up, right? And things like this, problems later on, even though married. So let's say my son got married and had children. And you know, in youth, you find a friend. That's what happened to me. That there was this guy, and he said, I was telling him why I bought this ring for whom? Huh? Oh, yes, the ring. So, oh God, again starts. So the signs in retrospect, yeah. So you know, getting emotional in your youth, and then finding a friend, like my son may have, and I enslave you with this ring, and then you've promised this person, but I don't promise anyone. I realized in college, I can give my word, but I don't promise. It's a word is not giving a promise or swearing and things like that. Anyways, so point is that here in youth, you know, the boy, my son, in my previous life, could have gotten the bubbly, youthful this thing, right? Told someone, uh, you're very attractive, and that person was a gay, and they became friends. But one day he brought his friend, or his mother saw both of them, and she had this instinctive, you know, tick, 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 antennas. So the son was very attached, and due to this, religion suffered. Got married, got married to a woman for his mother. So that's what happened to me in London, like in my past life. What my son could have done. And so we separated, and he went out with another girl, and in front of me, and so, you know, what's the Kabhi Kabhi so songs? So, तेरा फूलों जैसा रंग लाइक फरिश्ता मुझे मिला लंदन में जिसको सब कहेंगे दुश्मन दुश्मन. And even now, like, okay, he looks like Parmam Savajwar. Actually, Parmam Savajwar. It's like him. But the dark, he's dark, and that was fair. He's like Muhammad Ali, Pakistani. Even Parmam Savajwar looks a bit like Muhammad Ali. So then what happened is, okay, I'll tell you through songs, yeah? Sorry, India, don't mean to any copyright infringement. Oh, and which other song is it? My mind is blocked. So I could have gotten into trouble, because when I met my son in this life, then I have to help him out, like make him, you know, with the find his gay friend again, get married. Otherwise, suffer. Oh, the hadith is in this. Oh, this device I've come on, and because good, I don't want to talk about religion right now. It's very important, but who wants to understand. They don't even understand someone suffering. So I'm out of my element, my natural, because of course you can't in this talking thing. So whatever the help is there, and they tell you that the psychopath won't leave you and will, social media will, you know. So I started for human rights, and because of this talking thing, there were certain friends, you see, then they were becoming friends with my principals, and that is like, they tried to hurt. And I was even with Ali Tem, and that proudness. Ali Tim, they told me, is a Shia. بخير بدبخت. Right? So I was like, you know, Ali Tim, I wouldn't even. And then I had this aunt and her son, the father, the husband, that something came out of me out of anger against this aunt. Said that maybe the sons later got to me. No, so we, another thing was, after the Gulf Fair crash, my friend from my father's side, we were childhood friends, one particular one, from Haji Habib's family. We were going to Alliance Francaise, and one of her friends from college, we had to pick, she lived opposite this aunt's house, right? And I was still in my old house. So I have this perfume, the pact, and she was wearing pink and off-white on a wedding day, Pakistani Gagra. So, okay, now ended. So I felt someone arranged her marriage, my cousin, David Qasim. So, beer sellers, Bobo. I would do it, so I don't know whether I've been told he's been stabbed or something, he's dead. By my brother, David Carson, New York, New York. Imagine. Someone even read my diary when I was in London, and I saw David Carson. At that time he had a ponytail, a beard, mustache. I guess he wanted the rugged. I'm very cheerified with him. And he married, I don't know why he married poor Russian. So they tell me he was, so when he went to America and changed his name, that's, excuse me, I also have allergies in the morning. Sorry, excuse me. So the sneezing problem. And then, and he also had some friends from Center for Advanced Studies. He had a friend and sister. They went to Canada. And then this Canadian girl, Pakistani origin, came. And they read so they hold on to your image. Yeah. So they can do a lot of with this friend against my friend's friend. Sorry, sir, I can't talk about it. I just go quiet in shock. Let me just rest in this silence world. But complaining, I didn't like complaining, but I have to protect. Then he went after another friend. He emailed her, thank God. Yeah. Now, I don't know how to tell the other friend that, this David, Gaur, my aunt, I spoke to my aunt about it, that, I can't tell her that he's hit his Russian first wife, black and blue, used to smash her against the walls and call me up. He did regret it, maybe even killed her, because we're told she ran away. She joined a company in Karachi to work, and he was also maybe he killed her and told me to work for to fill up until his wife. I think he killed her. He killed this Russian, and I can't remember for the life of me. I do the ABCD that Mrs. Kitcher, my third grade teacher in Karachi Medical School, had taught us. If you forget a name or a word, you do A, B, it will remind you. But what was that Russian wife of his name? I think he killed her. And then he put it on the company that the boss helped her run away. I hope. One day he came with a, hand, like, it was tied, like bandaged till the wrist. He was sitting outside there to see my mother. He said, oh, because she ran away, he hit her. He wanted to kill himself or something, slit, what do you call that, himself. Oh, so I think the first Russian wife he killed. And then, in Pakistan, anything and everything is possible. I can't complete my story. So I was told he's stabbed. I don't think that's a true story. I think this also is made up to, tell us. There's his other brother also passed away. He was good. But my brother, like, but they wouldn't, there was something really weird about this family. I prayed for them, and but it didn't work out. His father was very intelligent. Khoja Sindhis are actually extreme. So what came out against this aunt, right? Because she said something against my father, and I thought she was unjust, unfair. Because I said, you also travel, and what you did in London. Oh. darling, let us find this woman. So I was very, yeah, and so it's like, maybe she was trying to make me. So my uncle had this movie in London, right? Peter Sellers. So they can do this to me, the Pink Panther. You must find this woman, and this woman having affairs. Having an affair. Also interrogates this. No, not this one. 1970. I have to do my 64, 63. Ooh, darling. How are you, darling? writing letters, telling husband, I miss you. Oh, and she frames him and they put him in jail, so I could have been in jail. See how great. We have very, very intelligent Kojas. Even Chiu from our father's side. Koja Sindhi. Very intelligent, very. And such actors. I say that my aunt, she should have gone to Hollywood. Very, very beautiful. Why are you not the hypocrites? You can act so well. Go to Hollywood. But she passed away in 1989. Breast cancer. She was in Khan Hospital. And the more they made me feel really bad is that, in the end, our sister was saying, yeah, baby Zaina. We're calling baby Zaina. Yeah, yes. So, and yeah, and my aunt said, take care of your sister. Oh, your mother, in the end, we were in the hospital. But what her sister in London, what her sisters take care. No, she had cancer, Zara. It is. I was kind of teary. But you see, now I have no feeling. But for my grandaunt who had cancer, oh, Mamie, you came and you gave without taking. So this is my case that they want me. Now I'm listening to, so there are some things that psychopaths do. And the moment it's taught for human rights violation, that lady was right in London. She told me you take one step forward, 3 steps back. And so when you find my posts on Facebook, me complaining about it. No, I'm very glad that I cut myself. I had to give them so they don't come. But here also in Dubai, she was saying, can I come? After what I've said, that you are a liar, you are this, you are that. And she also called me. Still, they not leave me alone. So my sister has come, and can I come, and this and that. Weird people you are. I'm also weird. I don't say that I'm weird, but you help in this very much that I read very much like in the Bible that do not let someone lose their grace. So I was in London, Hassan, and no, I'm trying. Oh God, I can't. So you see, even Hindus, they don't help. Now, okay, I got punished. Very good, thank you. Yes, I understand. But now, right? So I celebrate. See, I don't know about Brahma, this, that. I criticize Gita that you're not supposed to control the mind, what Krishna say. But still I celebrate the love. And like Dil To Pagal Hai, maybe. Yash Chopra should have found me. Because I dance for myself and I celebrate your love. So Radharani and Krishna did the love story. The rest, gods and goddesses, raped in this. And so I not believe in scriptures anymore. I do Jittu Krishnamurti, I do Muji Baba. Sometimes, but this on my plate, this very, very good Zahra, your life has taken speed. This telepathy coming from Mrs. Munira Guzar. So, and so very, very painful, really. But I'm trying to joke and make it light. My life also. Maybe they can put me in jail or something. They want. Oh my God, His Highness. No. The ex. Oh my goodness. No, the late. Let me see how he was. I feel a lot of compassion. I can't believe this. Sorry, excuse me. Someone just. I think His Highness Sheikh Khalifa. He has like a brother. I think you need a hug. Needed one. Oh, thank you, Your Highness. My brother, my father figure. Not that, George Mike, no. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, so very compassionate. I don't know where I would have been if. Maybe I'm deluded, I'm not sure. Humanity, compassion, peace. Khalifa bin, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed, man of peace and compassion. I want to cry now, but I can't cry. So when he passed away, I was saying on Facebook that no, he's alive, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to mourn him. Such people don't die. It's true because I feel he's alive. Am I sleepy? I'm not going Sharjah 24. So, you've been, but no, it's black and white picture. They put it like this one. So saying much because the hypocrites also, they praise a lot. I have no words. I've seen such hypocrisy. But of course I have to, like when I'm using the live stream, I'm not a talker. I don't talk much. I have to talk. That's the problem. So I wanted to help the Muslims and myself. And of course, I have nothing. What can I give? Anyways, but so I was like, I sent an email to Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji that I'm sorry, I feel like I get signs that I'm Radha Rani. I don't want to take someone's. So this movie, like everyone thinks that they're, if reincarnation, then they think, oh, they're well known, and this grandiosity problem also. I didn't get a reply. I'm not sure. Like I just sent an email. Oh yes, no, like on his website. So my email, I didn't send my email. I didn't get a reply. Like, can someone stop this? I don't want to take someone's place, who's Radha Rani? And okay, and so if the Guru wanted, because of what I asked, right, like this in Surah Yusuf, like what you ask for, you get. If you think God is all forgiving and will forgive you, I do think God is extremely generous. God, and at times I thought God will forgive, but the Shia or the people, Sunni, Shia, Muslim, even other they don't forgive. We don't forgive, right? No, but I said if something I've done to hurt someone intentionally, not in bouts of madness, then I should be punished for it. God, right? I told God this, then I got it, and now I understand. Like separating loved ones, and all, and like for example in Islam, the mothers look what son said, oh, I have to leave my partner, friend, gay, and get married to please my mother, make her happy, sacrifice. Even that God doesn't. God can forgive, but I said, so someone suffering, and in London, someone crying, and I couldn't reach out because I thought, okay, now that they've got a private life, and they haven't told me about this. I didn't know how to reach out when they were walking, when the had walked away, found another male partner, and I saw this person crying, walking away, and being Muslim, a religion, yeah, lesbian, or but it wasn't because of that I didn't go up to her. It's like I didn't know how to console her. Yeah, so this religion, even I think Muhammad Ayat said, right, he doesn't understand homosexuality. Like, he does understand that, at least in Islam, like, but like naturally nature has made us to, like, for also produce, to have children, and this so he doesn't understand homosexuality. I've been trying to. The one day I told him there on that long time ago. Now I can't even remember which video it was on. So I can't go and correct him, like give him the sorry, not correct myself, but give him the answer that you see there are there's love for the mother, there's there's sexuality in this, homosexuality. But loving a mother, you don't produce anything, you. She has produced you, and your father. And loving an aunt, so some people, even though leaving Islam and their religion, or even though atheists might not understand what this is, like the atheists, they don't understand. I got dismissed by ex-Muslim Haris Sultan on Ghalib Kamal's channel. Like they weren't even looking at. Maybe they would just go for the, ones who give them money, contribute. Because there's a lot of people you really can't. I'm not complaining about that. So I didn't know at that time. I thought, why aren't they hearing me? Like, now I was telling them, now there's also quantum physics and all this. Long time ago, when I was following them and I was a member of their group. Channel. Or maybe I was then I just cancelled the membership and all this. They dismiss all this. Reincarnation, also atheists. So atheists could be, someone who doesn't believe in this unnatural thing, they say. But I really got it from God in London. But these, I don't believe, yes, they believe they're gods, but I don't believe they're gods. Like, even if Vishnu comes down and says, I'm God, and I see him, I still won't believe that he's God. And maybe gurus are doing some work and they believe that Vishnu is a God. But on the other hand, okay, they may be doing things, but you see, we're creating evil, and like Jiddu Krishnamurti said, the mind is the one who creates the problem and then wants to solve the problem. And even on the spiritual level, these Vishwanites, or Shivites or Brahmins might think that they are following God, but they're not following God, because on the other hand, we have from Japan, I found that these are actually devils who are creating. They are the ones who are creating the karma. And this the thing, I couldn't understand the karma thing. So you may reach a very high level and think you're God, and it's in your thing also, right? In your blood, or in your culture, or in India, if you're from you're an Indian guru, but it's not God. Radharani, mean, okay, Radharani love. I do criticize love sometimes. This emotional. So very true, spoken by you. Inder Aryan, welcome. This is one brother. I think I gave it, I was angry at you, and he still comes and he understands. Thank you, brother, for understanding. See, is you're saying very true about the Indian gods and this and that, right? That they could be at a higher level, not that. Thank you, brother. I will not forget. I cherish this. I mean, I cherish. Oh, so thank you for not getting offended. That's really understanding heart. Like, I have been against my religion and I find out. So that's something. Very true words spoken by you. So there's this Japanese, I found, Mayo, Fudo Mayo, and he has said the Buddha, he's not a Buddha. Who is he? Fudo. They don't worship him. I don't know what they do. Fudo Mayo. In Wikipedia, I read that he says Achala, Akala. Yeah, Buddhist. It's from Buddhism. He has said that these Vishnu, these, Vishnu, Brahman, Shiva were devils, need to be tied up. They're creating the karma and then coming to help, the gurus, and we think, somewhere, can't find it. Whenever I'm trying to search for something, sometimes here, sorry, I can't find it. But here's this one, can't find it now, sorry. Mythology is not religion. No, really, how is that? No, religion, this is not mythology, right? This could be true on a spiritual level that we haven't reached and we think it's mythology. And religion is also not good, right? You see what Jiddu Krishnamurti says, this religion, this organized religion, these religions, do you think are... So you can't compare mythology with religion, and you can't compare religion with mythology, meaning both of them. And I don't think this is mythology. It's a myth. These could be higher truths that we haven't reached, right? So you may think that you're Islam, don't get into Islam and all this, right? Or so how can you say that religion is not mythology? This is not myth. How can you say this is myth, right? So there could be higher, like neutrons. There are, scientists have told us, and they're in friction. And there's this, so olden days, they used to explain all this in this way. Not in a scientific way like how science now explains to us, right? So please, Inder, this is very dangerous. If you're calling this mythology, which I'm not calling, right? I'm not calling this mythology, and you're saying it's not a religion. What do you mean by religion? Oh, so you're saying religion is better than this mythology, and this is mythology? That, I tell you, this religion is worse than mythology. Islam and Christianity and Judaism. These prophets were crazy, right? Sorry, I mean, not crazy meaning they had a lacking, or they had a lacking. So all this, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, uh, cut the hands if they steal. Then Jesus came and tried to correct it, but then they've made him into Son of God and all this nonsense, right? So, but I don't, sorry, I don't agree with you. This is not mythology, right? Meaning, let's look at the real meaning of this, right? Mythology. Do the Buddhists say this is mythology? Let's go with what the Buddhists are saying about this, right? A collection of myths, especially one belonging to a particular religious also or cultural tradition. So, archaeology, comparative. What really is this? Myths, right? Myth is a genre of folklore consisting primarily of narratives that play a fundamental role in society. Okay, if you're saying the folklore, that's meaning a tradition, a traditional story, especially one concerning the early history of a people or explaining a natural or social phenomenon. Oh, but it is a phenomenon, right? A widely held but false belief or idea. Are you saying it's this a false belief or idea? Or so held, like if you believe in something, like if you believe that even religions have this myth, belief of a iblis, shaitan, or devil, then you make it come true because your mind power. So what is true is what you think. You are what you think, right? Bible also says this. So your mind, your thoughts have such power. Your mind is the source of those thoughts. So, and even what we're living now, what you believe, what you have been conditioned to believe, it is it's a myth. What you say is a belief is also a myth. What you think you believe in is true, is a myth. If you go deeper, you see what mind is, what Jiddu Krishnamurti said. It's all a myth. And the religions, a deen, it's a way of life, and all this is based on myths, what you believe in strongly, or even collectively, right? So this is my view, or my seeing that I see. It is a myth, false notion and a fallacy. So anything that's come from the mind, like my Hindu friend said in what she meant in London, was that even these religions are man-made. So how are they man-made? They're made by the mind, power of the mind, right? So everything we're living is a myth if it comes from the mind and we believe it. And this religion also comes from the mind of a man who believed that God is somewhere, beyond existence, hypothetical God. That's also hypothetical. Like, I just got Imam Ali on this. Oops. There's some thing going on in the background. I think I need to put my mic on. Like, connect to my mic. All this is a myth created by the mind, an illusion, they say. What the Hindus say is Maya. This also is an illusion. What you see is concrete, you say, is an illusion created by the mind and believed by many as, true. Creation of God and not a manifestation of light. Right? So this is also all this false belief coming from the mind, the concept. Mind can do many things. Mind can play such tricks. And religion is a myth in itself, since it comes from the mind. Higher power, like the mind, with the mind you can do this, move objects with your mind power. This, what do you call it? Kinesis energy. And then if we believe anything, you can believe in anything exists. Pigs and pink pigs exist, flying pink pigs. But the thing is that problem is why the mind is very tricky. Like, it will take a certain truth from the material realm, and then it's not going to give you like pink pigs flying, right? With certain energy. What's the name of that energy that you move objects? So mind gives you something very like reality, and then on that builds, through that material reality, builds something spiritual, right? So that's why you think that this religion is not mythology. Moving objects. I've seen this. To a distance. Energy stored in a moving object is called kinetic energy, as an object is raised above ground. Its gravitational potential energy increases. Tell me, have you ever come across this? Have you ever, like, gone out of your way to find out whether this happens or not? It came on my doorstep. My aunt did it with her gin power. She told my cousin at the wedding. He had come from Dubai. She said, "Shall I show you?" Glass of water on the table. I just went away. She wanted to show him that without touching this glass of water, she can move it on the table. Huh? You see, so I wouldn't bring mythology and religion. Religion is farce in itself, right? So saying that mythology is worse than religion by saying mythology is not religion would not do here. Sorry. Religion is worse than mythology. Because if you say these are myths, they haven't done any harm to at least in the overall, like Buddha, right? But the religions, the harm the religions have done. So I think I would rather than take mythology, believe in these things, but not, rape anyone or do anything. Even though the gods and goddesses have raped or whatever they say, the scriptures, Hindu scriptures have. So what? We've changed, should change, right? Or this religion, I tell you, is worse than myth. It takes a truth and it builds on it, like Jiddu Krishnamurti once said, right? When he was dissolving his order. So this is worse, brother. Can you say a God exists, which is the Shias believe what Ali has told them? Can you say a compassionate God exists? Do you see any compassion in any Muslim? Do you see that godly compassion when they say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim? How many times a day? Starting a Surah Fatiha. How many times rakats? I haven't counted. Fajr, 1, 2, right? In every rakat, they have to say how many times Bismillah, that Allah is the most compassionate, the most merciful. Are they joking with themselves? Right? Kidding us? The devil said, let me organize it. Found a piece of, someone had found a piece of truth. So this is what religions do. They find a piece of truth. They won't say, if I tell you pink elephants, you'll laugh at me, right? It's a mythology, this terrible imagination. But these religions are even more clever than mythologies. Oh, so a joke about the devil. This joke, this very serious, there's a moral in the story. This is not a joke. Someone saying this is a joke? No, no. What I was saying is, forget religions. They're even worse than mythology. What I was saying is that the spirit, Bharat, let's say, believes in these devis and all this, okay, but then believes in karma. And how come that people are not? Because the spirituality they say came from them, right? Also, so their people should be spiritual. But they were ignorant. Shiva didn't give until how many years to? He waited. They waited until to see Satpatis. Only seven remained there to find the truth. Okay, and the rest. So the rest have caused the karma that is out of ignorance, which then you're compelled to do things, and also you fall in that trap out of ignorance. And then Shiva, so they say that this is these are the true gods. The supreme god is the Brahma or the Ishwar. Yeah, maybe the ignorant ones who didn't stay with Shiva created all this karma, right? But Shiva made them wait for thousands of years. How many years? Oh, sorry, 190. How many? And they lived in the old times. Noah, we are told, lived 900 years or something. So how many years to, and the rest are, so giving it hard. Then the other ignorant Bharatis, then they're creating karma for themselves and others. So this didn't really fit into my logical. And there are people saying logic, but they don't really follow logic properly. So I'm going to explain. You may remember the story of how I think there's a bias. If someone says that your Christianity is wrong and I'm a logical person, and I was listening to someone there. Okay, this person is very decent, the host, and he's got his head on his shoulders, level-headed man. But the man was saying that he's from America but that he was a Christian, and then he's saying, I believe in logic, so I can't believe in this Christianity, although my mother was and all this, and I shouldn't be talking like that again. So, but I'm logical, right? So I went to Islam, and I find it's like he finds Islam logical, right? So, oh God. Humanity. But, give me logic and I will understand and I reason. Wait, logic. Hmm. The friend said to the devil, what did that man pick up? He picked up a piece of truth, said the devil. So you say in mythology, they don't even pick up a piece of truth. That's very good. Let them be. But what they've done, now I see deeper, is that these are devils too, right? And they think they're guiding and people, and they have a lot of power. They have these devils' powers. So this, you see, a religion not good also. Yes, you will find. You see now this man come over there in this channel, Muslim, he's become a Muslim, right? Since I'm talking about it, I have to go and to that channel. God logic, apologetics, Allah is not God. Because it was on my now this religion I've left, I thought maybe I'll learn something from the Christian on this, maybe another ayat from the Quran, not on Christianity. The thing to be, and I also see that it's all illogical, but they don't, neither one sees it. You see, even the Christians don't see that their Christianity is illogical. It's such a world, mind of these religious people. Although, this very intellectual, very logical. I've seen like Christian coming. I've had friends and all that. They talk very logically about very level-headed, and they not get angry. Change my mind. No one can change your mind if you've made up your mind that your religion is true. Even logic cannot. Well, even if you use logic, then you see there's a contradiction. Like some Muslim man asked him, why are you doing this? When you say, like let's say he says that Jesus doesn't need our defense, right? So we don't go defending Jesus. We don't go killing if someone says against Jesus. We don't go taking lives. We don't go doing this. This also coming. Harming, because truth doesn't need our defense. Jesus has won us. We don't need that. Then why are you doing this? Right? So these Christians, I know them, right? They think they are extremely like level-headed, intelligent, very eloquent, very well-read, you know, all this. Then why are you doing this? Jesus doesn't need any. Well, a book has come. A religion has come. It's Antichrist. Then why are you doing this? If Jesus doesn't need, no, I need to defend Jesus because this Quran, this Allah has put my Jesus down as, no, there's in him also, sorry to, he's a very decent guy. Do you get it, or am I out of logic? No, Religions will come. Antichrist will come. Right? That are going to be against Jesus. Dajjal, Antichrist. Then why are you doing this? Tell me. So this logic, Sheikh logic. No, no. One day he put the Sheikh logic. So he's very nice person, very decent. I tell you, he's one of the most decent people, men, Christians I've known on YouTube. But he invited Sam Shaman and all this. You see, they think, the Christians think very highly of, the, but very humble. Very, very. They think they are very humble. God is one damn. This humility, I tell you, is also an act. Like I was telling Ismaili, that how do you feel you are really humble, like his following His Highness Aga Khan? I questioned that myself. Like, do you feel you are not putting on an act or something by being very well behaved, and when you talk very like peacefully, softly, like Imam. But do you feel like it is an act put on? Do you have to struggle for it? He said, no, it just happens naturally. Like we're told, that if someone um insults us, we're not supposed to insult them back. We're supposed to, like Jesus said, bless them, right? I said, because I've read Jiddu Krishnamurti, I said, does it ever, I wanted to ask him more, but I didn't want to trouble him. I didn't want to push it, with the inquiry. So the Ismaili, thank God he came, and I was much appreciative, thinking that he's a true Ismaili volunteer on Facebook. He came. So sorry, I only take private messages when if someone tells me they're an Ismaili and I check the profile and they have volunteering and all this. You have to show me that, prove that. So you see all this act of good manners, like we have, he said, no, the Jamaat backing, maybe. Okay, his reply, but I think, like, do you ever feel like Ismailis are very good mannered? Our Imam has told us, even Imam Zain al Abidin, do this dua for good manners, good conduct. Do you think this is all a cultivated thing in us, which is artificial? Sometimes we may want to get angry, right? So there, this, like, how softly they will talk, manners. Sorry, so I'm picking on the one I wanted. I have nothing against the Smileys. I love the Smileys. In fact, I adore their mom. Sometimes it really like hate. Sometimes I hate you. Sometimes. Sorry, mom. No, no. And I'm going to miss if I wanted to help the Smileys leave Islam. That's why I went to telling them on Facebook also. Leave Imam Hussein. This nonsense you are crying, remembering him. What the grandson of this, what his grandfather did. Then they came to, they commented over the, what are you saying against the Prophet? I said, what do you mean by I'm saying against you, Prophet? Right? So this is the way I went to them. Now why you have to defend? See, logic also take one piece of truth and they have taken their Christianity. Sorry, brother, he's very soft spoken also. This brother, I'm not to know his name. They have called God Logic Apologetics. And you see, listen to this. Listen to this. Then why, when Jesus Christ has won you and you not need to pick up the sword and not need to defend the truth? Hmm? I tell you, the devil very hidden. I don't want to call this brother a devil. He doesn't know. Anyways, another thing was another Muslim Christian he left Christianity because he finds it illogical. And of course, this brother saying, look, logic, this, that. And he said that I went back to Islam because that more logical than Christianity, or say that completely logical or more logical than this part of Christianity. So you see, we are in this thinking. It's like I'm in a. Do you see that we are in a quicksand? All thinking, everyone want to help each other, but they are not fully, completely in logic. Toba, toba, toba. This like this. Do I sound arrogant? I'm sorry if I sound arrogant. Maybe even the devil get me. So I need to know. See? So easy. Talk less. Do this more. Right? Oh, this world and oh no, Dwight Kamal coming. So I said like the Ismailis, I don't think they make an effort or they realize that it is, or is it the light of the Muhammad? That they said, no, no, we do, this Ismailis, you don't feel like you have cultivated good manners or you have to struggle. Oh, no, 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 of course, there was a time as a Shia. I didn't feel angry against the Sunnis who were spreading room. Ah, there's this settling inside the self which is so content. It is content and you don't want to take action. There's no effort to be good. Because something about this, my Shia religion also, that I agree to. Yeah. Yeah, so there is no effort. Your friend can come and tell this Muslim friend that what do you believe in this? Imam Hussein, no one can parallel. No Imam can even parallel his sacrifice. So there's a certain kind of settling in the self, in the silence. Yeah, then there's no. I think that's what I agree. Yeah, the cultivation. No, it's not cultivated. Because in my youth, teenage times, when I heard very shocking thing that the Muslims, and what they believe in. I mean, if they look at these hadiths, I would want to, as a Shia, Sitta say the ridiculous things. How can you believe this is true prophet of yours? At least Shia Islam better, right? Better, I said, than Sunni Islam. Looking at this ridiculous Sunni, yani Ahl Sunnah, not Salafi. And from I learned from Tejani, and then I checked what is she's this poor Aisha, what they make her jealous and abusive. Who's abusing Zainab bin Josh? The Rob Christian that they show us from their books, Sunni books. And they said, she is saying things against our Umm al-Mumineen when Surah Tahrim there, right? And now one other Christian, uh, Dane Dane, is like a same name, last name. So on YouTube, right? Ooh, I not want to talk to him. Like so anyways, he get angry and all this. She and so he say he believe in his Christianity. Like Catholics come and he get, you know, this very very scary man, right? Uh, Scary Christian. Sorry. Jay Dyer, right? Oh my God. I like, why is he getting so angry like me? I get angry. Yeah, there's another person who get angry. Christians. So here, like, what did he say? I forgot it. Revelation. He say, we believe that revelation. We believe the truth of divine revelation even against atheists. And he used big words, and now I can't talk to him. I don't know how to go. So later on, the next day, I think revelation is a divine revelation. I believe in. We can't question that, right? Then how many religions have divine revelation? Then on that, oh, then but his grounding is not atheist but divine revelation. And he say even atheist wrong, and if he say atheist, okay. So now you have to go to the scriptures and even your, what do they call that, the subdivision in Christianity. So you believe in divine revelation, and the atheists don't believe in this divine revelation. But you have to blindly believe in divine revelation, right? Or not? Hello? I don't know. Maybe. So he debate with Islam, Catholicism, Protestantism, evangelical also, Christians, atheism, Hebrew roots, Judaism, you name it. Now how I go to him? He's very good in English, and he say hard words I have to open the Google dictionary. Now I'm talking too much. But they say you have to believe, have to. Like Miss Tisa से ऐसा बंदूक निकाल के बोलती है. No, no, I'm just joking. Okay, you have to come to my auntie's party. I take out gun on Miss Tisa, you know. No, but okay, they on that premise. No, no, he's very, very intelligent. I tell you, I'm very scared to debate with him. Jay Dyer. Maybe one day I debate. I go to his live stream. I say, brother, no, no, I'm very coward. He should come here. I cry there. I not know English properly. How to speak. Broken. But divine revelation, what the Hindus say, how Valmiki, what they write. Zahra, tell me. Huh? So this God's coming down, and I think when you not to believe in Rig Veda, the divine, that's not they call divine revelation, right? Zahra. So this different way, what this? The Rig Veda or Rig Veda is an ancient Indian collection of Veda Sanskrit hymns. They know they say this, that this is a divine revelation. And the gods have written this. And what his name? Ganpati was it is one, it's a sacred canonical Hindu. It is canonical. So here, okay, revelation not come, what come? Divine revelation not come here. But how to say, hello? Oh, I wish, has he debated Sam, the atheist, Sam Harris? He's very good in English. Wait till Sam Harris get you Jay Dyer against atheism. I would like to see a dialogue between Jay Dyer and Sam Harris. My wish come true. Don't wish. Don't wish. I don't wish for anything. I live a moment at a time. Remember, what is tomorrow? even Jesus Christ said, leave the tomorrow for itself to worry about. You live for today, this moment. It's very good. Even spiritualists, New Age books I read in Karachi, buying. Yes. So divine revelation they believe in, and they have a reason. He will say, no, no, I don't believe blindly in divine. So why would someone have a reason to believe in a divine revelation? This I not ask him. I'm very scared. I know because I haven't subscribed. Now I tell myself, if you haven't subscribed to any of the Christian, you're not to go there. You don't subscribe at the time to ask a question. But that's your ethics. No, no, I scared. Coward. Zara. Divine. What is the reason for believing in divine? Yeah, let me. So I talk about these people really in my country. You cannot talk like this. You get a fine. No, no. Why believe? What is the reason for believing in? No, I think I should put it. What is the reason for believing in divine revelation? That's the grounding. They have to believe. But what is the evidence also? The purpose of divine revelation is communicate knowledge and understanding of the divine will, nature, and decrees to humanity. Okay, they tell me to stop on this now. Some good people, my friends are here. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Invisible man, invisible friends coming there. Good. Okay, so we leave it on this. I will continue later because I also tired, need to put something in my stomach. It's very good, social media. You kind of shift my consciousness, and all that I've been going through when I can't even pick up a garbage here or go for tea, another mug of tea, or go even to the microwave. So at least talking energy have, huh? Can you beat this? I cannot believe it. It is a miracle. Okay, I'm going. Thank you, Hinder, Aryan, Cindy, Hinder, my friend, my brother. Thank you. Please look at this. Right? Right, true spoken. Mythology is not the religion. Let's see, we will see more and more and more. Deeply go into this. Okay? Thank you very much. Best wishes to your family, and your country, your people. And logic gone down the drain. Look what has happened. Terrible. I leave you terrors. My love I have lost through the gardens of terror. No, no, I should leave you with a good note. Have a wonderful, beautiful, truthful. When will we, whatever day, right, or moment? What are we?